good news and bad news here. Which one do you want first?
Bad one first. I like stories with a happy ending.
We've got a new pilot from Top Gun, call sign Skull 1. He'll be with us and will start his sortie today.
Any good news, General?
It seems that the terrorist group called Children of Fallen Nations has acquired a lot of serious hardware.
S-20 Shilka, Mi-19 Strelky, drone S-14, something that means shrimp? These are all flying relics.
For them, this is very good stuff. Even better, they chose our backyard to show off their new toys. Right here, Taipei 3 colony, near the border. Just a little bit to the west is UCN territory. The troops stationed there only have old M1s. We also have Delta operators as a ground asset. Call sign Bravo 1.
Okay, boss, we know what to do.
Skull 1, welcome to the 7th Fleet. I'm General George Reynolds, call sign AWAC Dragon's Eye. Nice to meet you, but the welcoming party is over. Now get your ass to work. Any questions?
What's for dinner tonight?
You're probably all wondering why we've been assigned to the defense of the Taipei 3 colony. Well, I've got a short history lesson for you.
Here we go.
The Children of Fallen Nations are an armed group formed by the surviving soldiers of the nations that fell in the last Great War. Most remaining nations can't afford to simply lift their cities into the skies like the rest did in the 2050s. Engage all hostiles. Today is my birthday, so a victory would be nice.
Where have you been? If this was a pizza service, it'd be free by now.
Affirmative. Skull, destroy those ground targets in the downtown area. They are marked on your radar.
Be advised, we're spotting a lot of anti-air missiles there, and I mean lots of them!
Skull, you heard them? Proceed with caution. Picking up drone squadrons. S-14 Krevetka.
Fast. The paper-thin armor.
Radar contacts. It's the enemy. Be advised, all Strelkies in the squadron are equipped with missiles.
clean. No enemies remaining in the combat area. Good job. Wait, stand by. Something's approaching at high speed. Listen up. The new enemy squadron is composed of Mi-24s. Their specs are comparable with your M3s. If you don't want to die, stick together. What the hell? How'd they get their hands on those? Omega-1 here. These hostile battle frames go really fast. Get moving. Our M1's getting slaughtered. Hey, Skull, you better keep pushing that booster. New enemy wave approaching. Prepare to engage. That's it for them. Good job, men.
So, boss, what's for dinner?
Welcome to Matrill, Lieutenant Colonel Morgan Akeen. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Esmeralda Ingrid, the captain of the USS Takao. I will be your mission control. Matrill is a private military contractor. Its major stockholder is a weapon manufacturer, General Cybernetic Technology. We work directly under the Pentagon and the President of the United States Command. Okay, let's get to today's task. Today, General Cybernetic Tech is going to deliver the newest prototype battle frame, the GCT-X01, to us at Neo-Ichi Colony. However, we are not the only kid in the block. Right now, the Children of Fallen Nation terrorist group is attacking Neo-Ichi Colony. We estimated they'll use everything they have to get the prototype battle frame before we do. I'm confident that we will be able to beat them to the prototype. Once you're there, boot the machine with emergency startup and fight your way out. The other pilot now should be waiting for you in the cockpit. Please take good care of her. The USS Takao is a small Special Forces assault carrier, comparable in size to the USAF's own frigate. It's not designed for head-on engagements. We can carry up to 3 battle frames on board. We also have 2 transport helicopters, which can carry each a squad of elite ground operators. So you see, it's not just you. Everyone here is the best at what they do.
Pirates from Mithril, right? I am Professor Iwata, the lead researcher of Project Mirai. The startup sequence is nearly complete. Please wait a moment. With the assistance of technology, mankind will someday be able to more effectively share their feelings with one another. We will transcend the boundary dividing our hearts and minds. Hatred and conflict will all become obsolete, enabling direct communication between technology and the human brain, and networking the human consciousness through such technology is the mission behind Project Mirai. The mission we at General Cybernetic Technology work to achieve. If we succeed, humanity, and thus society, will evolve together. We will enter this new era without weapons, without distrust, without conflict. Together, we can realize this dream as the future, the rebirth of humanity.
Generator starting up. CPU is up. Data link online. Weapon systems are armed. Particle output stable. Ucom direct brain interface established. Systems all green.
Most of the weapons are unusable right now. It will take a while before all of them are online.
Would you like to try using Blade?
All units, protect Mirai. Do everything you can to get her to safety.
Used against long-range targets. attack multiple targets at once without locking.
The princess is in the city area. Then open the gate now.
Mirai will fight better in an open area. Can you open the colony's gate?
What, do we open all of them? All right, here we go.
Pirates, please give Psychodrone a try. The Psychodrone will attack a locked target and distract enemies. If you're not locking on any target, the Psychodrones will help intercept incoming missiles.
Funnels deployed!
Incoming enemy formation confirmed. There are 2 large squadrons of Mi-24 and a support corvette ship. You want the USS Takao to assist.
Mirai can handle this.
Smart missiles ready. Funnels deployed! Railgun is ready. Smart missiles ready. Armor tank down 50%! Psychodrone is ready. Funnels deployed!
The corvette ship and all of its escorts are destroyed. Good work. Takao will pick you
Psychodrone
up
is
in a
now
moment.
usable.
Please wait there.
Railgun
From
is
now
ready.
on, I entrust Mirai, I mean the human Mirai, under your care. Please raise her to
Decoys
be
ready.
a good person.
Professor. You are always welcome on our ship at any time, Professor. We're being engaged by long-range ion cannon artillery. The reading suggested that they're from the Kirov-class destroyer. That destroyer shouldn't be able to find us on radar, let alone engaging us from that sort of distance. It must be using a recon squadron for remote visual targeting. So far, all the shots have missed, but their aim is getting better. If Takao uses weapons to take these battle frames out, our position will be compromised. We will break our silent run, crank out active jammer, accelerate, and shake them off.
Would you like Mirai to intercept them?
But right now, Mirai doesn't have any weapons.
The Psychodrone is still attached to its wings, right? That should be enough. And Pirateson, I mean, Mr. Morgan, will get accustomed to the Psychodrone better too. The GCTX-01 is the world's first fourth-generation battle frame. Its onboard AI reads the pirate's brainwaves, enhancing the control the pirate has over the frame. These brainwaves must be very strong and very focused. There are few who possess this strength of the mind. Mirai is the only worthy candidate I have found thus far. Humanity cannot progress if we cannot unite as one. We cannot trust our own species, because we build walls around our hearts and minds to protect ourselves from those that would seek to do us harm. But without trust, we breed only pride, greed, and hatred, which only creates more distrust. With this technology, we will dissolve these walls. We will create a world without boundaries.
I don't understand.
What is it, Mirai?
Well, no, it's nothing.
When Mirai spreads her wings, new psychodrones are ready to launch. More psychodrones in the air, the more powerful Mirai is.
Don't forget that right now you don't have any weapons except Psychodrone, so please avoid close-range engagement.
Pilot Son, if you want the psychodrone to engage any target, just initiate lock-on.
There's another squadron. This one comprises of Mi-24 cannon type.
Pirate Son, you should be able to lock on to the target now. Since the opponents are quite formidable, I think it's safer to keep some distance. Don't get ahead of your funnels.
Funnels deployed!
If you're under attack from missiles, just release the target lock. Psychodrones will help intercept incoming missiles.
New hostile squadron has arrived. It's a large squadron of Mi-24. All of them are missile type.
Funnels deployed! 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 Funnels deployed!
All hostile battle frames in combat area neutralized. Enemy ship has stopped firing ion cannon. Well done. Remember the last engagement. It appeared that those ion cannon volleys are fired from this, Celis Taurus, a critical asset of Children of Fallen Nation and the flagship for Jennifer Carrera, their second in command. Today, we'll sink the Celis Taurus and capture Jennifer Carrera, so please listen carefully. I am going to keep this brief as possible. Celis Taurus is a modified UCN's Keto-class destroyer. The main weapon is the ion cannon in the bow. There's 2 VLS systems located on the ship's topside. But what's most dangerous about the battle frames is the anti-air missile systems located on both sides of the ship. The good news is, the system will take a while to activate. The ship has the ability to track multiple airborne targets and intercept multiple missiles at once. We expect that its missiles interception system is almost perfect. That's all you need to know. I have to say this again. This is not an easy task. If the Air Force is the one doing this, they'll have to use an entire wing.
Professor Iwata is away at his lab this morning.
Hey, do we have to take Mariah out into combat? I know she's skilled, but she's just a kid.
It's okay, Morgan. I can do this. My father implanted my brain with a receptor chip. And I've been training in the simulator since I was very young. I was born to pilot this frame.
Your father? You mean Professor Iwata?
Don't worry. I am fully capable of protecting my co-pilot. I am ready to accomplish the task at hand.
She speaks as though she's more prepared for this than the soldiers over twice her age here. But she sounds so hollow, emotionless. Somehow I feel kind of sorry for this girl.
Like she said, she was born into this. She never had a choice, and she knows it. Let's just hope she believes in what she's fighting for.
Once the data reaches the internet, like anything else, it's there forever. World, hear my words. Despite all the societal collapse, there are still people alive on the surface. I grew up there. Life is really hard. The contamination left most of the population sterilized. So kids like me are the last generation of the surface born. Born shortly after the wealthy built their flying cities.
How are we supposed to get past that ion cannon?
The Takao is equipped with experimental cloaking technology. We can go invisible for a few minutes. The system generates tremendous heat, so there's a cooldown period after each use. Because of the heavy blizzard and barren landscape we're headed into, this is the perfect mission to put it to the test.
Isn't the target area deep inside UCN territory?
The target is miles outside any populated areas. Far enough when the terrorists think it's safe to hide in a large destroyer. We should be able to get in and out without any problems.